Hey there guys, this is Eric with JC Sweet & Co.
Back in our WooCommerce series for WordPress websites. So for the past few videos, we've been explaining a lot of the simple features of it. We're going to get a little bit more advanced in this video for people who have multiple product variations. So if you're selling a shirt, let's just say, and it has 3 or 4 different options for the size and for the color, rather than making a separate single product for each one, you can actually do it all under one, which is a lot more convenient for your customers. So today we're going to be working on how to do that. So before we had the diamond bracelet example, that worked great as a single item. If you saw our video before, we set up as a simple product. We had a price set. Everything was set in the product data. It was good to go with a featured image. Now we're going to make things a little bit more advanced. So let's just say we had a dress, right? So again, you can add your information here. Dress made of 100% cotton or whatever materials. You can still pick your categories and your tags. Set a product image, which we'll do real quick for the sake of it. Add a few product gallery images just so customers can see some different angles of the dress. Looks like I can only add them once at a time. There we go. Short description. Designed by JC Sweet University. Okay. Now, we're going to switch from simple product down to variable product. This is where things start to get a little bit more advanced. Now, notice, as soon as you click that, general, the price disappears. Price was here. Price is now gone when you click variable product. So just keep in mind there is a spot for it. It just moved a little bit. So I'll get to that in a second. Inventory stays the same. You can keep the SKU. You can still have stock management at a product level. Shipping is still the same idea too. If you saw the other video, just make sure that this is all right. Otherwise, your shipping calculator is going to be really off and your customers are either going to get an error message or it's just going to be an unrealistic amount for shipping. Linked products, you can still do upsells and cross-sells, as we talked about in the other video. Now, attributes is where we finally start getting into these. We did not touch these in the simple products because you normally do not need them. In our other video for setting up attributes, this is where they finally come in. So if you remember, we set up clothing size, color, and size. So for this, we're going to select size, click add, and we're going to select color and add. Now, remember, each one of these values is set up beforehand. So we put in a few colors earlier. These are all back in the attributes tab. So if you're not seeing a color there and you can't type it and you're wondering why there's no matches found, that's the reason. These are set up beforehand. So let's just say our 3 colors are black, light blush, and white. And our sizes are going to be small, extra small, and medium, right? And we'll throw a large in there too. All right, so all in all, there's 7 different categories that these are now set to as attributes. You're going to highlight this box that says used for variations on both of those. And visible on product page just lets people know what the different options are. So you do want to keep those on as well. So tap Save Attributes. And now go down to the Variations tab. If you have not done the Attributes tab yet, it will not let you go into the Variations tab. It will send you to a tutorial video, but you're already watching one, so don't do that. Just go to Attributes first. So now that those are set up, you can say Create Variations from All Attributes. Tap that Go. It's going to send you a warning message just saying, are you sure you want to link all variations? This will create a variation for each and every possible combination of variation attributes. Keep in mind, you can do up to 50 per item. So it's quite a few, but you do have to delete them individually if you do click this and it was an accident. So make sure you have everything set up in the way. We have size and color right now, which is exactly what I want. 7 different categories it's going to generate over. So it'll give us all of our combinations. So 12 variations were added. And as you can see now, we have all of these variations of the exact same product. So these are all still under the same page, but these are all just the different ones. So now customers can choose from the 2 drop-downs, so they can get the white one in extra small, yada, yada, yada. As you tap one of these, it'll give you, see, this is where our price went. So there's our price for that item. There's the sale price again, so there's both of those. You can manage individual stock. So again, we can have a certain quantity for each color, for each size, which is a much better way to run things. You can also allow back orders for certain colors and not for others. If you have any questions on what all those mean, watch our initial video on simple products. We'll explain all of those in depth. And you can still create all the other features right in here and add a separate description for each one. So this is a really handy feature for adding multiple layers of products within the same thing. So we'll just click Save Changes. We'll click Save Draft. And we will see what it looks like on the front end. Give that a second to load. All right, so now as you can see, we've got our dress. We've got the quick little description, our description down here. We've got our pictures, so our featured image, and then our gallery images. You can choose your options on size and also on color. And that is how you set that up. So, and again, this is just because I didn't set the actual number of product availability. As I mentioned, we kept them all at 0 since this is just an example. But this is basically just how you set up your entire page with variable items. If you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free, send us a message on here or a comment, and also be sure to check out the rest of our social media. Thanks so much, and I hope the rest of your WooCommerce days are very, very full of business. Thank you.